Hello guys, how are you all? Welcome to my channel. So, today we are gonna see, what if Boa Hancock fall in love with Naruto, part 4. Subscribe if you enjoy the video. Let's start the story. A 13-year-old Nico Robin has been betrayed again. It was okay because she had always been betrayed. A CP9 member with long gray hair and a long goatee was chasing her. He had a lot of world government agents with him. Stop the demon. You don't desire to live. Your existence is a crime, yelled the CP9 member. Robin started to have tears coming out of her eyes. Then the CP9 member appeared in front of her. She widened her eyes and was about to use her powers, but he used Sora to appear behind her and kicked her hard. She went flying 10 feet away. It's time to kill Nico Robin. He started with a smile on his face. Then he started to hear the screams of his men. He turned around to look and saw black flames burning all the agents. He wanted to know what was going on. He turned around to look at Robin, but came face to face with the scariest eyes he had ever seen. Suddenly he was tied to a cross. He noticed that the cross was black and his clothes were black too. The sky was also red. He didn't know what was going on. Then someone appeared in front of him. It looked like the guy was nothing but a shadow. Who the hell are you? Uzumaki Naruto, answered the shadow. The last time he saw that pirate was on O'Hara with his chief Spandine. Naruto smirked at him. Shishi, I never thought I would run into anyone on my hit list so soon. A hit list? He questioned in a scared voice. That's right. I'm planning on killing everyone that was involved in O'Hara. Is that one-armed fool and that other guy still alive that was with you? Questioned Naruto. I'm not telling you anything, demon eyes. Naruto raised an eyebrow at that. Loyal huh? Perhaps you can tell me if the Admiral gave you guys the golden den mushi or was it the Gorosei? I won't tell you anything. Naruto shrugged his shoulders. Then I guess we do this the hard way. The CP9 member was sweating bullets. What is this place? The blonde smirked at him. This is called Tsukiyomi. It's just like Kakashi-sensei describes. This is my world now. Then to the CP9 member's horror, Naruto stabbed him with a sword. He screamed in pain but didn't die. You still have 3 days of this, stated Naruto with hatred. Then the man started to scream. I'll tell you. My partner died in a mission 2 years ago by a revolutionary. Chief Spandine is going to retire in a year. He is training his son to take over as chief of CP9. It was Admiral Sengoku that gave us the golden den mushi, but now he is the fleet admiral. That's all I know. Naruto had a killer look on his face. I have so much hate right now. I don't care if you're telling me the truth or not. I'm going to torture you for what you did on O'Hara. Then Naruto started to stab him over and over. Back in the real world, the CP9 member fell over and Naruto caught him and held his head. He started to read his mind. It looks like you were telling the truth about that other CP9 member. Well, you don't have any good information on Gorosei, Naruto stated. He knew that the pirate was going to kill him. He thought if he told Demon Eyes about his daughter Khalifa, then he would let him live. He did, but it had no effect on the pirate. Naruto grinned at that. Oliva had a daughter and you didn't care about that. Don't worry, there are going to be a lot of people following you to hell. Then Naruto removed the man's soul and killed him. Then he turned around and saw Robin watching him with a happy expression on her face. He gave her a big smile. Hey Robin-chan. I'm glad you made it out of O'Hara alive. She looks just like her mother, he thought. For the first time in a long time, Robin was really happy. She started to cry as she ran over towards Naruto and hugged him. He hugged her back. It's okay Robin. I'm here. They stayed like that for a long time until Robin spoke. Are you really here Naruto? He smiled down at her. Yes. You have grown a lot since I last saw you. How old are you? I'm 13 now. You're going to be a beautiful woman when you grow up. You look so much like your mother, stated Naruto. Then he knew it was a mistake talking about her mother. Is my mother alright? That was the last thing he wanted to talk about with her. Please Naruto. I can handle it, Robin stated. She already knew that her mother was dead. She wanted to know how she died. I'm sorry Robin. Your mother didn't make it. She died in my arms and told me that Sakazuki left her to die. She also named me your father. Robin was shocked that her mother asked Naruto to be her father. Father? He nodded at her. She sure did. I told her I would be your father if you want me to. She never had a father before and she didn't hesitate for a second. I would love that. He smiled as he stood up. Your mother also wanted me to tell you that she loved you. He thought it was best to tell her that. After all, he knew how happy it felt when his father believed in him. Even though he failed. Robin was really happy to hear that her mother loved her. The world said that you were still alive, but I thought they lied about it. He raised an eyebrow. What did the world say about O'Hara? That we were your pirate crew. They also said that we all wanted to destroy the world with the ancient weapons, explained Robin. Everyone betrays me. No matter what I do. I think it would have been better if I had died in O'Hara. Don't say such things, Robin. Saul gave his life for you so that you can live. No one has the right to say you should have never been born. Everyone is born into this world and everyone dies. Don't ever listen to idiot people like that, he stated. She nodded in understanding. He then asked her how she escaped O'Hara. She explained that Kuzan let her go. Naruto was surprised that the Marine spared Robin's life. Then he told Robin about everything that happened to him. She was scared that Naruto knew and wanted her to live with Boa Hancock. What if she doesn't like me? I heard she shows no mercy. Shushi, those are the only two people in this world that I really care for. That's you and Hancock. Besides, she's really nice once you get to know her, he said with a big smile. Then he held out his hand. Trust me. You will be safe with me. Robin took his hand with a smile and both of them disappeared. Naruto reappeared inside of Hancock's throne room. Hancock was sitting on Salome. She blushed when she saw Naruto. Hey Naruto. I see you found Nico Robin. Naruto smiled. Sure it did. Robin gave Hancock a bow. It's very nice to meet you. It's nice to meet the daughter of Naruto. You are welcome to stay here as long as you want, stated Hancock. I don't want to be in the way. Hancock dismissed what Robin was about to say. Nonsense, the daughter of Naruto is welcome here. If anyone has a problem with you, then I will take care of it. That's when Hancock's sisters walked in. They were surprised to see Robin there. Robin, these are my sisters. Sandersonia and Marigold. This is Naruto's daughter Nico Robin, stated the Empress. Both the sisters have heard of Nico Robin. Naruto and Robin will be staying with us. Sandersonia was shocked that her sister said that. I don't agree, sister. Both of them are said to be. She was cut off as Hancock glared at her using her haki. Don't say anything bad about them. Don't forget what Naruto did for us. You may be my sister, but no one will insult Naruto or Robin in front of me. Do I make myself clear? Sandersonia nodded her head. Forgive me, sister. Hancock looked at her other sister. I want you two to show Robin around. Get whatever type of food Robin wants and show her to one of the rooms in the palace. Make sure it's a good room. Marigold nodded her head. Very well. Then she handed Naruto his new black coat. Naruto was shocked when he saw the Uzumaki clan mark. Shushi, thank you so much, Marigold. You're welcome, Naruto-san, said Marigold with a smile. Then she looked at Robin. Please follow me. I will give you a tour of the palace. Then we will have dinner and then I will take you to your room. Robin was about to follow the sisters but stopped and looked at Naruto. Are you coming to Naruto? I will see you later. There is someone I have to meet up with now. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Robin looked sad that Naruto wasn't going to stay with her. What he said next to her made her think that he was a mind reader. Don't worry. Hancock gave me permission to live here too. You're safe here and I promise I will be here in the morning. He started with a big smile. Hancock blushed because Naruto called her by name again. Robin was happy that Naruto promised he would be back. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow morning, said Robin with a smile. With that, she and the Boa sisters left Naruto and Hancock alone. He looked at her. I'm sorry you had to snap at your sister like that. I didn't mean to cause problems between you and your sister. She should do no better than to disagree with me or say anything bad about you, was all Hancock said on the subject. I will be back later tonight. Are you going to be up? Questioned Naruto. She blushed at that. Yes, I wait for you to come back. He rubbed his head in embarrassment. You don't have to wait for me. It's fine, she said. Then she wanted to know who Naruto was going to see. She hoped it was not another woman. She told Nyan about Naruto hugging her and wanting to marry her. That old hag said that it didn't mean marriage at all. It was a friendly gesture. She demanded Nyan to tell her how to marry Naruto for real. Then the old hag ran off without telling her. Naruto notices the annoyed expression on Hancock's beautiful face. He surprised himself thinking of Hancock like that. In fact, he couldn't help it. Is there something wrong? She shook her head no. Who are you meeting? Then she started to blush. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I'm going to see a man named Dragon. She widened her eyes. You mean the revolutionary dragon? Naruto raised an eyebrow at her. That's the one. Do you know him? No. Only by reputation. The world government calls him the most wanted man in the world. They compared him to you and Roger. Really? Why do they compare Roger, Dragon, and me for? Because how big of a threat you three are. In fact, they call you monsters in human form. He remembered how the people in the Leaf Village thought that about him. Then he looked at Hancock. What do you think of me? Do you think of me as a demon? Everyone else seems to think of me as a monster. Doesn't matter if I was on timer here. He noticed that Hancock had a serious look on her face. You could be the son of demons or the devil for all I care. I still know she cut herself off. She didn't think she could tell him that yet. Of course Naruto saw her face red again and I was worried that she was sick again. Are you okay, Hancock? She just nodded. Well, I'm glad you still want to be my friend. That's not what she was going to say to him. Even though I am a man, all men are my enemies. You are the only exception. Stated Hancock. Naruto gave her a big smile. Every time I feel down. You know what to say to make me feel better, shishi. I'll see you later tonight. But that he disappeared again. Hancock was going to look for that old hag and demand how to marry Naruto. She started to giggle and daydream about marrying Naruto. Located in the Grand Line is an island called Baltigo. Also home base for the Revolutionary Army. Naruto appeared on the balcony and saw Dragon just looking outside. Dragon smirked. I was thinking you were really dead. I thought you said you won't be that long. Been busy. I almost died, but that's history now. Glad you and your group are doing something about the world government. You must have pissed them off to call you the world's most wanted criminal. Stated a smiling Naruto. That's the plan. Stated a smirking Dragon as he turned around to face him. Your eyes are different, but it doesn't matter. Are you still in? Naruto nodded his head. Of course. Good. I like to keep you a secret. I don't want outsiders to know that you're one of us. Naruto shook his head. I got some namaka that I won't lie to. Besides, I told them already. Dragon didn't like that one bit. Have you gone nuts? How can I trust Crocodile or Doflamingo? Calm down. I wasn't talking about them. The ones I was talking about are my daughter and the woman that gave me my faith back. If we were going to trust each other, then you're going to have to tell me their names. Trust works both ways, Naruto. Naruto sighed. Fine. Nico Robin and Boa Hancock. Dragon was surprised to hear those names. Nico Robin is your daughter. Naruto nodded. That's right. So the light of the revolution turns out to be your daughter. Stated Dragon with a smile on his face. How funny fate was. How in the world did you get Boa Hancock as your? Naruto just shrugged his shoulders. Can you trust Hancock not to? Naruto cut him off with a simple yes. Very well. Just don't tell anyone else. Dragon told him. I understand. Just then a new voice interrupted them. Oh, if it isn't Demon Boy. Both men turned around and saw Ivankov with Inazuma. Both had revolutionary cloaks on. Naruto smiled at them and told them it's been a while. I'm so glad you're safe, Naruto-san. I was really worried about you. Stated Inazuma in her female form. I'm fine. How have you two been? He questioned. Very well. In fact, we had more members than the last time we met. Fufufu. Stated a laughing Iva. So what's next? Asked Naruto. I would like you to meet one of your partners. Said Dragon as he pointed to the entrance. There was a very tall man that had the same cloak on as the others. It's been a while since Demon Eyes Uzumaki Naruto. Naruto widens his eyes. You. The tyrant Bartholomew Kuma. Sorry about what happened in Parsha. We wanted to test your powers. I'm sorry about the namaka you lost. Kuma apologized. Naruto seemed to relax at that, but still was not happy to see him. So you sent Kuma after me, Dragon? Yes. Was his answer. Then out of nowhere Naruto appeared in front of Kuma and punched him in the face. With Kuma on the ground, he went after Dragon. He charged at Dragon and tried to punch him as well, but he dodged it. Some of the other revolutionaries started to come out and pointed guns at Naruto. Back off. Ordered Dragon. One of them looked at their leader. But he attacked Kuma and you. Naruto is one of us. Don't point your weapons at him. Don't make me ask again. Said a firm Dragon. Then he looked at Naruto. Any reason why you attacked me? Simple. If it wasn't for Kuma, I might have saved crocodiles. So I attacked both of you to get even. Explained Naruto. Kuma got up but didn't say anything. He was rubbing his cheek when Naruto hit him. I've assigned it all that. You're really crazy, Demon Boy. I can deal with that punishment. If you want to hit me, then do it now. Stated Dragon with no fear at all. Naruto really didn't feel like it anymore. Dragon didn't know that he and Crocodile would be in a fight with Whitebeard. It was really Whitebeard's fault that they died. He was a little surprised that Dragon dodged his attack like that. It meant that the revolutionary leader was strong. We are good. Besides, I can't kill the world government by myself, shishi. Iva raised an eyebrow in curiosity. Why do you hate the world government? Before Naruto spoke up, Dragon spoke first. We all have reasons why we hate the government. Some may be different from others, but we all have one thing in common. We want to destroy the government. Naruto grinned at that. I wouldn't mind making them suffer first, shishi. Dragon grinned right back. I think we could do that too. The others were nervous at the way their boss and Naruto were smiling at each other. Iva sweat dropped at that. Those two are scary. Kuma just keeps a straight face. Inazuma had rum bottles and looked at Naruto. You seem tense. Perhaps if you have some rum. Naruto's eyes lit up at that. I like rum. He took the bottle and started drinking it. Do you have a place to stay? Questioned Dragon as he grabbed a bottle of rum. Yay, don't worry about me. So what's the plan? There are about 30 CP9 training camps. They take kids that don't have any family at all and train them to be weapons. We are going to destroy all of those camps. Explained Dragon. What about the kids? Questioned Iva. Kill them all. Was all Dragon said. Iva looked worried. Killing kids, Dragon. Have we fallen that low? You shouldn't question Dragon's orders. This is a war. They are training those kids to be weapons for the world government. Right now they are guns, but in a few years they will be loaded with bullets. It's best that we kill them now. Stated Kuma. Iva looked at Kuma. Can you really kill little kids like that? They don't call me the tyrant for nothing. Was all Kuma said. Iva gave him a look. You're letting your hatred for the government get in the way. He's right, Iva. Naruto spoke up. Not you too. Can you kill kids? Questioned Iva. My mercy for fools died on Ohara. Stated Naruto with hatred. Fine. We will kill the children. Said Iva. He still didn't agree with them, but Dragon didn't even look like he was going to change his man. Not to mention Kuma and Naruto were monsters when it came to the government. We will start tomorrow. Naruto and Kuma will go to the South Blue. There are 3 camps over in that ocean. Iva and Inazuma will handle the West Blue. Good luck with your missions. Said Dragon. Then he turned to look at Naruto. What type of devil fruit did you eat? Let's just say I have a lot of abilities. I really don't feel like explaining my powers right now. You wouldn't understand even if I told you. Stated Naruto. Dragon sighed at him. I can respect that. You just have to tell me how you found this place. One of my abilities is to teleport. It's awesome. When I sense someone's chakra, I can find them no matter where they are. That's how I found you. Naruto explained. They were all impressed. They wanted to know what chakra was. He told them it was in all living things, but to be honest he wasn't sure about that. After all, he skipped so many classes, he wished he didn't skip those classes. It seems your teleportation is better than mine. Stated Kuma. The blonde raised an eyebrow. You can do it, huh? Not as good as yours though. You don't mind if I have a look around the base, do you? He asked Dragon. You're one of us. Do what you want to do. Stated Dragon as he went inside doing who knows what. Naruto smiled at Inazuma. Care to show me around? Then he noticed Inazuma was a man again. He sweat dropped at that. Damn it, I wanted a nice Inazuma. Sure, Naruto-san. Follow me. Said a monotone Inazuma. I've watched as they left the room and looked at the taller man. Do you think you can work with Naruto? We will work fine as a team together. Answered Kuma. The tyrant and demon eyes as a team. Everything will be destroyed in their path. Fufufu. Iva laughed at his own joke. The good thing is Naruto won't be as loud as you. Stated Kuma as he started to walk away. Iva made a goofy face, me loud. Then his head got bigger. Hee haw. But that the base shook. Poor Kuma was dead for a couple of hours. Amazon Lily. Naruto appeared in the throne room. It took longer than Naruto thought. It was a big base that Inazuma showed him. He ate with all the other revolutionaries. He got back about 5 AM. He saw that Hancock had fallen asleep sitting on her Salome. He wondered why she kept using the snake as a throne. Then he noticed how beautiful she looked when sleeping. The way her hair shined in the dark. He got closer hoping that Salome wouldn't attack him. I'm just going to pick her up and carry her to her room. So don't bite my head off. Whispered Naruto. Salome just looked at him with a smile. Naruto took that as permission to take Hancock to her room. He picked her up and carried her to her room. Luckily her private room was near the throne room. He sat her down on her bed gently. Salome followed them and laid the floor. Naruto then kissed her forehead. After that he went to Robin's room. He saw her sleeping but didn't have any covers on. She was shivering from the cold. Naruto walked over to the bed and covered her with blankets. Sweet dreams, Robin. He took off his coat and sat in a chair nearby. Then he closed his eyes and went to sleep. Then he found himself in his mind looking at the Kyuubi. He rolled his eyes at the beast. I'm trying to sleep. Relax, you're getting your sleep. I thought we needed to talk. What is it? I first like to say I'm happy that you're going to kill some kids tomorrow. Perhaps we are more alike than I thought. Naruto glared at him. We are nothing alike. I disagree with it. You and I are monsters. We are going to cause this world chaos. Don't say you don't want to. I can read you like an open book. I gave up on being the hero Kyuubi. I tried to be a hero, but I was defeated by pain. I tried to be a hero in this world, and if it was not for that Shinigami I would have died again. It won't happen again. Stated Naruto as he decided just to tell Kyuubi the truth. As long as we are both on the same page. In the real world it was morning time. Poor Naruto was woken up by Robin jumping on top of him and started crying. Then she started hugging him really hard, which caused the chair to tip over. He landed on the floor hard with her on top of him. He was glad she was not hurt. Naruto could say he never woke up like this before. He was worried about Robin. I thought that I dreamed that you were alive. I am so happy that it wasn't a dream," said a crying Robin. Naruto started to rub her back. "It's okay, Robin. I'm not dreaming and I'm not leaving." After about 5 minutes, she stopped crying. "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to." He cut her off with a happy smile. "It's fine. I got about 4 hours to spend time with you. What would you like to do? Where are you going?" "To help the dragon. The world government is going to pay for what they did to you and Ohara. That I promise you." Robin was glad someone in this world cared about her. And we go fishing. He raised an eyebrow at her. To him, Robin didn't look like she would like fishing. "If that's what you want." An hour later, Robin and Naruto got 2 fishing poles thanks to Hancock. They cast their hooks in the water. They were also far from the village since Naruto didn't want to cause Hancock any more problems than he already had. She had done so much for him since he arrived on the island. "So tell me, Robin-chan. Why do you want to fish?" She smiled at him. "I see kids do this all the time with their fathers." Then to her surprise, something was starting to pull on her fishing pole. She wasn't strong enough to pull it on land, so Naruto took over for her. Then to his surprise, a giant fish flew at him and it landed on top of him. Robin started to giggle at him. Hearing him giggle like that made Naruto really happy. Naruto shoved the fish off of him. "Well, I'm glad that made you happy. That has to be the biggest fish I have ever seen." Robin then looked behind him and smiled. "That boar is bigger." Naruto widened his eyes as a giant boar came charging at him. He pointed his hand out and did Shinra Tensei that made the boar fly halfway in the jungle, destroying some trees. "Why in the hell are all the animals so big around here?" "It's not just here. It's all over the world," stated a giggling Robin. Then she explained about the calm belt and the Grand Line. Naruto nodded at this information. "So pretty much all these beats are everywhere?" Robin nodded her head. "If you want a normal life, then go to the East Blue. Although you might find 1 or 2 there if you're lucky." He raised an eyebrow at her. "I think you're enjoying this way too much, Robin-chan. Shishi. Fufu, it's just funny how a famous pirate like you doesn't know any of this." Naruto started to laugh also. Shishi. I skipped a couple pirate classes." Meanwhile, Hancock was hiding behind a tree listening to what they were saying. She made up her mind to tell Naruto how she felt but got cold feet when she saw him. She was just happy seeing Naruto talking to Robin. She started daydreaming about them being a family. The Empress started to blush thinking of Naruto being her husband and Robin as her daughter. "Naruto-san. Yay. Hancock-sama has been watching us for a while." Naruto had a question on his face and then he smiled. "You're right. How did you know?" Then Robin made 2 hands appear on Naruto's body and then a couple of eyes appeared on both his arms. "I can see far away without anyone knowing." Naruto was impressed as the hands that appeared on his chest disappeared like flowers. Robin caught Hancock without the Empress even knowing about it. "You told me about some of your powers. You said that you can see through walls and far away. How come you didn't notice at all?" asked Robin. "My eyes always look like this, but I have the ability to turn off certain features. It's true I can see through walls, but I can't see what everyone else sees unless I turn it off," Naruto explained. He could tell that she was still confused. "Right now you look great to me. I can see your chakra flow. Your heart is beating very nicely. That means you're in good health. In order to see you in the normal way I have to turn it off. That's why I couldn't tell Hancock was watching us. Although, I need to be more aware of things going on around me. I guess I need to train more." Robin knew about Hancock's crush on Naruto. She wanted to know if Naruto knew that as well. "Why do you think she's watching us?" "Probably to make sure we won't break any laws." That confirmed it. Naruto didn't have a clue about Hancock's feelings even though it was easy to see. Naruto turned to the tree Hancock was hiding behind. "Hey Hancock. Why don't you come and hang out with us?" Hancock blushed as she got caught and Naruto said her name again. She walked up to them. "I don't want to get in the way of your father and daughter's time." Naruto smiled at her. I don't mind, also said Robin. A few hours later Naruto left to do a mission with the Revolutionary Army. "I overheard you talking to Naruto about liking books," stated Hancock. "I love books. All books have knowledge in them that one could learn from. My pirate crew is going on another raid today. If you want I can get some books from the town." Robin was happy and sad at the same time. The only ones she really trusted were Naruto, Hancock, and Marigold. "I would love that." Hancock could tell she was sad. "What's wrong?" "Please don't tell Naruto, but everybody besides the archaeologists hated me. They thought of me as a monster. Even my mother's family hated me." "Why don't you want me to tell Naruto that? He fought for me on Ohara. I'm scared that he may hate me because he almost died for a monster like me," explained a teary Robin. Hancock looked up at the sky. "I don't think it would matter to him if you were the daughter of a demon. When I found him, he was a broken man. It was like he was dead but still walking the earth. After I helped him find a reason to live again. The first thing he wanted to do was find you. He really cares for you." That made Robin smile. "Thank you, Hancock-sama. He seems to care for you also." Hancock blushed at that. Then turned to look at her. "Do you really think so?" "Yes. He said you gave him his life and his will to live back." "Yes, but he doesn't seem to be attractive to me." "He does. It's just he really respects you," stated Robin. Hancock raised an eyebrow at that. "How do you know all this?" "I have a habit of watching other people. It's what I did on O'Hara since I had nobody to play with me." Hancock stood up. "Let's go back to the village. I'm sure you can make friends here. I would like to be around you more, but I have duties as the Empress of this island, and Naruto seems to be busy taking down the world government." Robin stood up as well. "By the way, Robin, you can just call me Hancock." Robin smiled at her. "Naruto was right all along about the Pirate Empress being nice once you get to know her." "I can do that, Hancock." Then they left the jungle and headed to the village. Both of them were happy that they got closer and made a bond with each other. In the skies over the Grand Line, there was a giant bubble that looked like a paw print. There were 2 people in it. "This is a pain. This is taking too long. Is this really how you travel by yourself?" questioned Naruto. He looked down and saw nothing but an ocean. He hoped the bubble wouldn't pop. Naruto was sitting down and Kuma was standing up looking at his Bible. "Yes. Your teleportation is much faster, but since you have never been to this place, it was up to me to send us there," explained Kuma. "Just as long as we get to kill government people. I don't care," stated Naruto. After about 2 hours they finally made it in the South Blue. Kuma closed his book and put his hood on. "Remember to always have your hood on. The world can't know that we are revolutionaries." "I know. Are we close?" questioned Naruto as he put his hood on also. Both men had on black cloaks. You couldn't see their faces because of the hoods. "Yes. We will arrive in 10 minutes. I guess I'm about to see how much of a demon you are," stated Kuma. Naruto smirked at him. "I get to see how much of a tyrant you are." Then both men stopped talking as they waited. Naruto couldn't wait until he started to attack the government. He was going to destroy the CP9 place. They landed on the building that the CP9 training camp was on. Naruto looked around and noticed a bunch of government people came to see what the loud crashing sound was. They were shocked to see 2 people. They pointed their guns at the 2 pirates. They started to shoot at them, but thanks to their powers, the bullets shot back at them, killing them all. Kuma looked over at him. "I had no idea you could do that. It seems we have almost the same powers." "Yep. So what's the plan?" Naruto asked. "You should handle the right and I should handle the left side. We cannot let anyone leave here alive," stated Kuma. Before Naruto could say anything, a bunch of kids that were between 6 and 9 years old. They were charging at both of them. Naruto froze. He thought of O'Hara, but then he would think of Jiraiya and everything he learned from that man. Kuma sees that Naruto froze in the middle of battle. He appeared in front of the kids and shot a shock wave at them. He watched as the kids fell over dead. He noticed more kids coming their way. He looked over at Naruto. "What's wrong with you? You said your mercy died on O'Hara. We need to kill them, that is our mission," Kuma told him. Naruto wasn't listening. He was in his own mind talking to Kyuubi. Kyuubi growled at him. "I thought we went over this, kid. I was starting to like you and now you pull this crap on me. Show them no mercy." "I can't do it in Kyuubi. They're kids. How can you expect me to kill them?" questioned an angry Naruto. "Simple, they work for your enemies. Anything that is your enemy, you destroy. That's how the world has always been. I'm not like you." The Kyuubi gave him a hard look, but before the Kyuubi could say anything a new voice spoke up from behind Naruto. "Allow me to talk some sense into Kyuubi. After all, I know how he can be a pain in the ass." Kyuubi grinned and Naruto was surprised to hear another voice. He turned around and saw what looked like him. It had white skin like Orochimaru. Same clothes he had and the same eyes, but they were glowing red. "Who the hell are you?" questioned Naruto if he got in a fighting stance. He had no clue what was going on, but he knew that Kyuubi had mostly done something. The Naruto doppelganger grinned at him. "I'm you. My name is Uzumaki Naruto. I'm the manifestation of hatred that exists within you." Naruto was shocked to hear this. He had always tried to be a great ninja like Jiraiya. "So you're the hatred that exists within me?" The doppelganger started to laugh. "That's right. I guess you can call me Dark Naruto." Naruto glared at him. "I don't give a damn what you call yourself. What do you want?" Shishi. "Still a pain in the ass, aren't you? Just so you know, Kyuubi didn't summon me here. I came because I wanted to talk to you about the mission that the Shinigami gave you," stated Dark Naruto. "What about it?" "She told you to save the future. She didn't tell you how to do it. The answer is simple. Kill everyone and everything that is connected to the world government," stated Dark Naruto. Naruto widens his eyes at that. I don't disagree with you, but they are kids. He gave Naruto a bored look. Your point? It seems to Naruto that this thing didn't care about human life. How can you think like this? Do you have all my memories? Naruto raised an eyebrow at that question. Of course. I'm you. I was starting to like you since you became a pirate. Don't be that weak idiot anymore. If that's true, then you know what Iro-sennin taught us. He believed that everyone in the world would understand each other. We have to hold on to that. Naruto said in a voice that said, try to challenge me. Both Kyuubi and Dark Naruto laughed at that. Naruto gave them both glare. What the hell is so funny? Shishi. Jiraiya's beliefs are for fools. He was a big fool. Naruto ran over to his dark self and grabbed his shirt. Take that back. Dark Naruto gave him a hard look. If you really believe in his peace, then tell me this. According to this time, we died 830 years ago, right? Naruto never thought about that. Is that how much time has passed? What's your freaking point? Has everyone understood each other now? Has hatred vanished from the world? Questioned Dark Naruto. Naruto widens his eyes. He couldn't answer him. He knew that hatred was just as strong this time. That's what I thought. Hatred will always exist. You can preach all you want, but hatred will never disappear. Do you want to know why? Naruto was afraid to ask. It's because of sin. Humans, and pretty much anything that is born on this earth are sinful. That's just the way things are. I still can't do it. I will fight. Dark Naruto grabbed Naruto's shirt and gave him a death glare. Stop living in a dream world. You are no longer a leaf ninja hero. As soon as you came into this world you killed a world noble, you killed Marines on O'Hara for revenge, and you killed those world government agents that were after Robin. You can act like you did all those things for good, but we both know it was for revenge and hatred. Naruto couldn't believe his dark side knew so much about him. Like I said, you are no longer a hero. Start acting like the real you, Demon Eyes Uzumaki Naruto. Just look at your clothes, you're a pirate shishi. Stated a laughing Dark Naruto. Naruto didn't feel like he could fight with this guy anymore. Maybe he was right. He really didn't know what to do or say. You and the Kyuubi want me to kill everyone? Dark Naruto started to laugh. I could care less about the public. Although, I do like Robin and Hancock. Let me put it to you this way, the Shinigami gave you a mission to make things right in this world. Meaning, destroy everything that the world government has. So I'm going to help in any way I can. Why would you care at all about the Shinigami? Questioned Naruto with a confused look on his face. What a stupid question. The Shinigami is really powerful. She sent you years into the future, saved you from dying more than once, and made you really powerful. Not to mention you tried to attack her, and she made you look like a punk genin attacking a Sannin. There is no telling what else she is capable of. Since Kyuubi meets with another one, that means there is more than one. Who knows how many there are or who's pulling their strings. If we fail, she could send us back at any time. Meaning you will be dead, and Kyuubi here will go back to hell. Kyuubi looked at the two Narutos. I will not go back there again. Dark Naruto nodded his head. To be honest, I don't want any of you to go anywhere. I won't exist anymore. Look at it like this, if I or the Kyuubi was wrong about this, then Shinigami will appear and tell you not to listen to us. Not to mention she didn't really say how to stop the world government or Akatsuki. He sighed that. Whatever the hell they call themselves. Kyuubi also spoke up to put in his 2 cents. If they wanted you to be good, then why send me or make your dark side stay with you? I bet they knew that we knew what needed to be done. Dark Naruto walked by Naruto and he was in the middle of the room. He screamed for the Shinigami to come and prove him wrong. Naruto looked around and sure enough the Shinigami that he hated and had respect for didn't appear at all. Then Dark Naruto turned around with a grin. Like I said before, you're a pirate. Naruto sighed. Why is my life always complete? Kyuubi smirked at him. It's because you're an Uzumaki. That clan has always been crazy. Naruto gave his dark side a serious look. You two win. I need your help to kill. Dark Naruto had a sick smile on his face. Glad you finally became what you were meant to be. Just think about the way the Leaf Village treated you when you were young. Think about how the old man died in the invasion, Sasuke betraying you, and Sakura killing Bachan. Let's not forget about Pain killing Iro-sennin, Kakashi, Hinata, and you. Think about how Whitebeard killed a lot of your nakama. Don't forget about O'Hara. That lava bastard made Oliva suffer until she passed on. Think about what the world did to Robin when you were gone. Don't forget about Hancock being a slave too. Don't forget about Uchiha Madara. Naruto was feeling a lot of hatred right now. Dark Naruto knew he got through to Naruto. There was just one last thing to do. He held his arm out. Shake my hand. Naruto shook his hand with a smile. Then Naruto and Dark Naruto disappeared. Kyuubi smiled at that and started to laugh. We are going to cause this world chaos. Back in the real world, Naruto saw a lot of kids coming at him and at the same time saw Kuma talking with him. "Shinra Tensei," yelled Naruto as the kids flew down the hall. He did his hand signs. Great fireball technique. The giant flaming fireball shot down the hallway and killed all the kids that were in training. Kuma raised an eyebrow at Naruto. "Are you alright?" "I'm fine," was all Naruto said. Kuma just decided to leave it be. "I go right and you go left." Naruto nodded his head and went left. Naruto was outside on what looked like the CP9 training grounds. He had a chakra blade through a kid's chest. "Trust me, kid. You are better off dead." The kid fell over dead. Then two more kids jumped off the roof. Naruto threw the chakra blade at them. It hit one of the kids in his shoulder. He then started to control the kid through his own chakra. He made the kid kill the other kid. "What's happening to me?" To put it simply, "I controlled you to kill you buddy there," answered Naruto as another chakra blade came out of the cloak of his sleeve. He stabbed him with no mercy. Another boy jumped down from the roof. To Naruto, this boy was different from the last kid. He was about Robin's age. He had a tuxedo on like the other world government trash. He had a weird type of hat that Naruto had never seen before. He had long black hair that was in a ponytail, and the weird thing is he had what looked like a bird or something on his shoulder. What really made Naruto think that this boy was different was his eyes. They were cold-looking eyes that reminded him of Gaara. Gaara was a lot more scary than this kid. "Are you scared? I noticed you stayed on the roof and let the others come down here and attack me," stated Naruto. The boy had a grin on his face. "Very impressive. I see you are no normal revolutionary, you show no mercy. Just taking care of the trash," said Naruto with a smile on his face, although you couldn't see because of his hood. The grin did not leave the boy's face. "Yes, they are trash." Naruto raised an eyebrow at him. "Don't you care about them? I thought people like you are loyal to the world government." "Somewhat. I have permission to kill all I want. All I have to do is say it's for justice. That's the reason I even let the world government take me when I was a child," explained the kid. Shishi. "I'm starting to like you. What's your name?" asked Naruto. "Rob Lucci." Naruto didn't say anything. Lucci guessed it was the shock of his reputation that Naruto didn't speak. "Sorry Luca. I never heard of you," stated Naruto. Lucci narrowed his eyes. "First of all, my name is Lucci. Not Luca. Have you not heard of my mission?" "Nope. I killed 500 hostages," he said with an evil smirk on his face. "Like I care how many people you kill. You sure know how to piss me off. I would be careful if you were," warned Lucci. Naruto smirked at that. "I could use a spy in the world government. You said it yourself, you don't really care, just as long as you get to kill." Lucci started to laugh at that. After he stopped laughing, he spoke to Naruto. "I have never laughed like that before. Will I become a spy for you?" "That's a joke. I will say this, I somewhat like you. It will take more than that for me to respect you. So all I have to do is kick your ass and you become my spy?" Naruto asked with a smile. Lucci's smirk was back on his face. "We see, but right now you're a weakling to me. I see you as a weakling to Luca," stated Naruto. Lucci was pissed off again. This revolutionary didn't call him by name again. He is going to make this guy remember his name and finish him off just like all the others. Then he charged at Naruto. The 13-year-old assassin kicked at Naruto's head, but Naruto jumped on his leg and gave him a hard kick to the face that sent Lucci flying a couple feet away. Lucci was surprised that Naruto did that. It was like he had glue stuck on his leg. This was no regular revolutionary member. For some reason, Naruto liked the kid. Sure, he was government scum, but he just reminded him of himself and Gaara. Well, somewhat. Not a bad kid. Although, you shouldn't make your enemy know your moves so easily. You may have killed a lot of people, but you never fought the likes of me before. Lucci raised an eyebrow as the revolutionary was acting like a sensei to him. "Are you a high-rank member of the revolutionaries?" "Nope. I'm only with them so I can see the world government die. Rather or not the revolutionaries win. I will kill you here. I'm the best assassin this world has ever seen," Lucci said with a smirk on his face. Naruto sighed at that. "You didn't sneak up on me and finish me like an assassin should have. You have to remain in the shadows. That's the first thing you should have been taught." Lucci smirked at that. "So you were taught the art of assassin, huh?" "That's true, I didn't stay in the shadows. To be honest, I was going to kill you from behind, but when I noticed that you could fight, I decided to have a little fun." Naruto's sweat dropped at that. Maybe this guy was more like Gaara after all. "So fun for you is fighting?" Lucci said yes. "It seems you use Taijutsu. It's another name for hand-to-hand combat," explained Naruto. Lucci wondered if that was what the revolutionaries called hand-to-hand fighting. "If you're only a hand-to-hand fighter, I can defeat you without even touching you," stated Naruto with a smile. This was the last straw for Lucci. "I don't believe you. He threw his hat off his head and charged at Naruto. The bird on his shoulder flew off of him. Naruto smirked when Lucci came at him. It was the perfect time to try out his new. He did his hand signs for Earth release. Earth flow river. Lucci looked down and noticed that he was in mud that was on the ground. He started to slide to the left like he was in a river. He saw weird things with his hands again. That's when he realized that the revolutionary was behind this river of mud. Then to his surprise the river of mud started to turn into the shape of a dragon and started to shoot out hard mud or stone at him. He didn't want to find out what it was. Earth Dragon Bullet. That guy, yelled Lucci. He could tell those earth bullets wouldn't kill him, but it would have hurt him. Then the mud died down. Naruto smiled at him. You look dirty. Allow me to clean you up. He decided to do water since there was a water source nearby. Great waterfall technique. To Lucci's surprise, water started coming out of a lake that was close by and shot at him like a vortex. He didn't have time to react and the water hit him hard. The water hit the building causing Lucci to go through the wall. Naruto ended it with a smile. It felt good testing this out in combat. The funny thing was he used to suck at water and earth. He got bored of waiting for the kid to come out of the building. He decided to give the kid a wake-up call. Hey Luca. If you're still alive, then you better move. He shot a big fireball just the right size to fit in the hole. It exploded and the building caught fire. Lucci jumped off the roof. Some of his hair was out of his ponytail. He was soaked from head to toe. He didn't look happy. Naruto was happy that he knew all these. He didn't know how, but he figured that Shinigami put that information in him when he went through that hell test. Lighting started covering his arm and he shot out what looked like a hound made of lighting. Lucci knew one thing, this man was not human. It seemed he could control the elements. He had never been attacked by lightning before, so he decided to jump in the hair to avoid the lightning-looking hound. Naruto knew that CP9 kid was using some type of technique he had never seen before. Naruto could see energy at the bottom of Lucci's feet. It was like using chakra to walk on water, but this kid was walking, or he should say jumping on air. Lucci smirked, that guy wouldn't know what hit him. He kicked with his legs that sent two what looked like air blades at Naruto. Naruto smirked as he did his own wind attack. It destroyed both of Lucci's attacks. Cutting whirlwind. The wind hit Lucci dead on and formed a small twister, trapping him and cutting him. The pirate then made the wind stop, which caused Lucci to fall on the ground hard. Naruto stood 5 feet away from him, waiting for him to get up off the ground. He saw the kid get up and dust his clothes off. Lucci was breathing hard but was still smirking. Do you want to hear something interesting about the pirate demon eyes Uzumaki Naruto? Naruto widens his eyes when Lucci discovers his identity. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Lucci rolled his eyes at Naruto's response. Don't act if you don't know what I'm talking about. It doesn't sit well for a legend like you. Naruto sighed and took down his hood. How did you know it was me? I have never met you before. The CP9 tells stories about you, like you're the bogeyman. The Marines that fought you on O'Hara described your abilities as nothing they have ever seen. They said fighting you was like fighting a demon. Besides, the way you reacted when I said your name gave it away. Lucci explained. Oh well, I didn't want anyone to find out that I was with the revolutionaries. It seems my fun time is over with. Complained Naruto, putting his hand through his hair. What do you mean fun? Questioned Lucci. Does he like to have a good fight like me? To be honest, I was testing my skills out on you. I have to admit you're strong. I really didn't think that you would last when I did that earth attack on you. What's that technique you used? Naruto asked. My fighting style is Rakushiki style. Naruto nodded. Still, I wish our fight wouldn't come to an end so soon. Before Lucci could say anything, another CP9 member landed right beside Lucci. Lucci-san, are you okay? Lucci just keeps eyeing Naruto. It's demon eyes. You're a member of the revolutionaries. Lucci-san, we must kill him before that really tall revolutionary shows up. Ordered the old-looking CP9 member. Then Kuma appeared beside Naruto. What do you think you're doing with Naruto? No one is supposed to see your face. Kuma whispered to him. Relax. That kid figured out who I was. He's not a normal kid. Naruto whispered to Kuma. Before Kuma could say anything, Lucci spoke up. You're a powerful pirate. Are you a strong hand-to-hand fighter too? Questioned Lucci with a Gar-like look. Naruto had a smirk on his face. Of course. We need to attack those two now, Lucci-san. We are the only ones left. Yelled the CP9 member. He was getting tired of Lucci not listening to him. Then to Naruto, Kuma, and the CP9 member surprise. Lucci had his finger in the CP9 member chest. Shigen. But that the CP9 member fell over dead. Kuma didn't understand why a kid like that would do something like that. It made no sense to him. Wasn't it better to fight 2-on-2 rather than 1-on-2? Lucci ignored Kuma but gave Naruto a violent smirk. Now we can continue our fight now. There is no need for you to worry about anyone else seeing your face. Naruto eyed him. You're a weird kid. You do realize you killed a higher rank officer, right? He was the teacher here. He failed to make all those kids strong. He deserves to die. The main reason is he was getting in the way of our fight," explained Lucci. "Let's have a hand-to-hand fight. No powers or techniques. What do you say?" he questioned. "We have a mission we have to do. We don't have time." Lucci cut Kuma off. "I wasn't talking to you." Naruto grinned at that. "What's your name again, kid?" "Rob Lucci, Uzumaki Naruto." Lucci took off his black suit coat and loosened his tie. Then he pulled his hair tie off and his hair fell down to his shoulders. "I desire a rival to fight with, you desire as an informant. We can both win." Naruto eyed him. "You're kidding, right? You do know that you're betraying the world government, right? If they go down by the information I give you, then they deserve to die," stated Lucci. Kuma eyed him. "What happens if the information you give Naruto helps the revolutionary army win the war? Like I give a damn. Then I will become an assassin of the revolutionaries. That way I can keep killing," answered Lucci with a sick smile on his face. Naruto grinned at that and took off his cloak. He tossed it to Kuma, who caught it. "I don't see what I get out of this deal. Each time we fight, you can ask a question and I will answer it." "How do I know you're telling the truth?" questioned Naruto. "You just have to see," answered Lucci. Naruto unbuttoned his shirt halfway with a big grin on his face. "There is one way I can know. For your sake, I hope you were telling the truth, Lucci." Lucci smiled as Naruto finally called him by his name. He also knew that Naruto accepted his offer. "Are you ready?" "Shishi. Let's do this," answered a laughing Naruto as he got in a fighting stance. Kuma stood to the side watching those two sadistic guys fight. Both of them were punching each other. Not even bothering to block each other's punches. They were both smiling. After about 3 minutes, Lucci fell on the ground defeated. Then Naruto picked him up by his throat. "Good fight. Now you're going to answer some of my questions." Lucci widened his eyes as he saw what looked like the head of a monster that appeared behind Naruto. It looked like its body was down in what looked like purple fire on the ground. It had the same eyes as Naruto did. "Are you going to keep my secret about me being in the revolutionaries? Also, are you going to keep your deal and not give me false information?" questioned Naruto. "No, I won't. Why would you bother to lie to you? I just want to fight you," answered Lucci. Kuma was wondering what Lucci was scared of. He keeps looking behind Naruto in fear. Kuma didn't see anything behind his partner. Then to Lucci's horror, the monster reached for his tongue and pulled it out. Then he let it go back in his mouth. Then Naruto dropped him on the ground. "It seems you're telling the truth, Lucci. Well, I have one question for you. Who is the top man of the world government?" questioned Naruto. "The Gorosei are." Naruto grabbed him by his shirt. "I know that. What do they look like, what's their names, and what are their abilities?" "I don't know anything about them. I never actually saw them before," stated Lucci as Naruto let him go. He sat on the ground because he was too injured to stand. "Then who's the highest rank in the government that you report to?" questioned Naruto. He wanted to see if any of the kings were still alive. "The world government commander-chief is the highest official I ever reported to," stated Lucci. Even though he meant the man only once. It was after he killed all the hostages. Kuma raised an eyebrow. He heard rumors about a chief in the government. Lucci looked at them. His authority is second only to the Gorosei themselves. Naruto was getting sick of waiting. "What's his name?" "Kong," answered Lucci. Kuma widens his eyes at that. "That's not possible." Lucci glared at him. "I don't remember talking to you. I'm only talking to Naruto." Naruto looked at Kuma. "Why don't you believe him? Kong was the fleet admiral a couple years ago until Shiki the Golden Lion killed him," answered Kuma. He looked at Lucci. "That is why I don't believe you at all. Kong is dead. The world government lied about that. The only ones that knew the truth was everyone in the government. Even Fleet Admiral Sengoku didn't know about it until a year ago," explained Lucci. There was one thing Naruto didn't understand. Why lie about it in the first place? Lucci shrugged his shoulders. "How should I know?" he asked in a bored voice. "There are 3 more high-rank officials. One is in charge of Cipher Pol, the other is in charge of Dark Things, and the other is in charge of the public. The one in charge of public affairs is the Lhasa Lucas. He's the one that leads the meetings of the Council of Kings. The one that's in charge of Cipher Pol, the former chief of CP9, is Spandine. It was a couple of months ago when he got the job. Now his own son is the chief," Lucci said in an angry voice. It sounded like he hated the new chief. "I never meet the one that's in charge of the dark stuff." "What do you mean dark stuff?" Naruto asked. "This man makes deals with criminals. These deals don't get out to the public or within the government or the Marines. For example, if a king of a country needed to die, that man would decide who would carry out the mission. No one will ever know about the mission, but Gorosei, Kong, the official, and whoever killed the king. Lucci signed for them. It goes like this. Gorosei, Chief Kong, the Dark Official, Fleet Admiral, Cipher Pole Leader, and the 3 Admirals. Those are the highest positions you can go. What does the Chief of CP9 do? They are in charge of the island Eni's lobby. Answered Lucci. That information didn't really help Naruto at all. Despite that, he smiled at Lucci. Come and find me when you want a duel. But that Naruto kicked him in the side of the face. That caused Lucci to fly and hit the wall of the building. He was knocked out. Do you think it's a good idea to let him live? Kuma asked him. Naruto smiled. Don't worry so much. I like to fight that kid again. Destroy the building and let's get out of here. Kuma looked over at Naruto, but the blonde knew what he was going to say. Lucci can't survive. As long as you don't aim at him. Said Naruto as he put his cloak back on his body. Kuma nodded and raised his arms in the air. It was like he was sucking all the air with his palms. Soon it started to form and circle. Then it started to get smaller. Naruto thought it looked like a version of his Rasengan. Kuma then let it go and it started floating near the building. Ursa shock. But that the building was destroyed. Naruto looked through the rubble thanks to his eyes and saw Lucci still alive. Let's get out of here. Before we go to our next target, let's get something to eat. Kuma sighed. Is that all you think about is food? Naruto smiled. I'm thinking about rum too. He told the taller man as they both started to walk away. Kuma didn't say anything more. Naruto couldn't wait to go back to Amazon Lily to see Hancock and Robin. Thanks for watching my video, see you next time, till then sayonara.